So you have a limited time to gain 1.5 million power, basically 7 days. This video will try to help you to be super efficient when it comes to using your resources. So I'm treating this video as if I'm talking to a low spender or a free to play. Obviously, big spender could use it also, but they won't suffer as much as the other babies. I would try to set a goal for myself within those 7 days. I either want the skin or I don't want the skin. If I don't want the skin, I will stop at 1 million power. But if I want the skin, I will try to go for the 1.5 million power. First of all, you are required to gain power using only one of those three methods: troops training, buildings, and research. Before you even start doing anything, it's a common sense to look for rules for each, whether you are training troops, whether you are buildings, or doing any researches. You got to be in an alliance that has these behemoth buffs as well, as it helps you. For training troop, when I tried to check the amount of troops power you gain from training, I found something interesting. If you train tier 3 troops, for example, each troop would give you 3 power. If you train tier 1 troop, it gives you 1 power per troop. You might say, what is the big deal? Hear me out. It costs 4 times the amount of speed ups to train tier 3 troops compared to tier 1, which means if you train tier 1 only, it will cost you 25 less speed ups, which is very useful if you are a low spender or someone who's trying to save resources and gain as much power as possible in a shorter time period. And since you got 4 of these perks that use training troops, I would advise you to train tier 1 in all of them, with the exception of the flying units only. Buildings by far gives the most amount of power, but there is a catch. There are buildings that gives a lot of power, but it would cost you a lot of resources and medium amount of speed ups, while there are buildings that would give you less power but costs less amount of resources and would still cost you a lot of speed ups. There are a third type of buildings that would cost you less resources and an acceptable amount of speed ups, but it has an additional material requirement, like the watchtower and the rally buildings. If I were to pick one of these first to finish or upgrade, I would go for the healing, which is basically like the hospital capacity here. That increases your daily elixir. The reason is simple. Look at the difference. It would give you a lot of power, but it would cost a lot of resources, but less speed ups. As someone who's free to play or a low spenders, I don't think these buildings would provide you any issues early on, especially at early levels. I would definitely recommend you to go for these if you don't like the resources but you lack the speed ups. As for research, you will always need to look for the one that would give you more power with the least cost of speed ups. And to know that, take a note of each upgrade. Compare them. Pick the one that would give you the most power with the less speed ups. Put in mind that you still have the alliance help, so always wait for the alliance help, please. Finally, as a free to play or a low spender, you would have a lot of time to wait between the upgrades, but there is a way to gain free power using the scout. Here is 4 tips. When you scout and visit a village, always pick the option that would give you troops or power or research. When you visit a cave, always record the screen then slow it down so you can see which of the cards has the most reward, basically the highest chance or the highest successful. You can do that with many applications, by the way. Even if you have an iPhone or Android, they always have the screen records. Slow it down and then see where is the card, then pick it up and you will have a free rewards that would help you increase your power. When you visit an astrologer, I have no freaking idea if I even pronounce it right, camp, you can first check which upgrade that would give you more power and costs more speed ups. For example, this one here. On the other hand, there is another trick. Let's say you found this upgrade. You can go back to your technology building or whatever the research, upgrade it and still pick this upgrade. It will skip one upgrade. So you can keep it as the final upgrade. So you can upgrade this one for free. Finally, the wonders. Wonders gives you tier 4 troops for free. Every time you pick these, you are getting 800 power for free. There are many wonders, those can help you a lot. I hope this video served its purpose for you. If you do like these contents, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.